If you are watching on the Instagram, we have a better screen for you over on my Patreon or my YouTube. So check out that if you want to take this whole class. This is, hi everybody. Hi everybody. This is a free class. Yeah, this has been a journey of mine doing a free class almost every single Saturday. It's a lot. So there's a whole cascade of free classes on my Patreon. And if you can support me in movement and you need this, then you can subscribe for as little as $3 a month. And that helps me out greatly in all of the different ways. Truly, truly, it does. So I am a working artist, and my mission, I know some people, some artists have been like told to go get a job. Well, I don't want to go get a job. I'm really feeling that this cycle of abundance is real, and that what I have to offer is so much deeper than going to go get a job at Menards. I've done that in my life. It sucks my soul out. I am unhappy as can be. And so this is my gift to you. This is my ability to share, to shine, to bring you into my world, to offer inspiration and to offer my movement magic. And so that's what we're here today for. This is a free class, as I said, and today is going to be more of a beginner class. And so we'll be doing stretching, a little strengthening, and just some delicious joint mobility. So without further ado, let's get started. Take a deep breath in and exhale out. Take a deep breath in again. And this time, exhale out your mouth. This is an hour-long journey for us. Deep breath in this time and roll your shoulders up. And no matter where you are, if you can only tune in for a few minutes, just follow in and just follow what we're doing. Just move as you can. Inhale. And exhale out. One more time. Inhale. And exhale out. Good. Take both arms up. Roll the shoulders out. Rolling up and out. Letting your shoulders start to open. Just take that right shoulder and move it around in a big circle, allowing for yourself to feel into your pectoral, your shoulder. Hi, Brittany. This is so lovely for me to get to share this movement practice with you. And now reverse. Inhale. Let this whole practice be really nourishing to you. Let this be so delicious. Oh my gosh, Brittany, I'm so glad you're catching me live too. This is, nice to be dancing with you. Good. Now, shake this arm out from the shoulder. Today is all about giving our body a lot of love. The world's crazy out there. I'm doing this gratitude challenge, this 11-day gratitude challenge. Press your hands out, flex them out, nice and strong, so you feel this little zing, roll around. The world's a lot right now, and so I want for you to take this time, however much time you have, to just zing that nerve out again. Take whatever time you have to be in your body and to stop thinking. Stop thinking about everything happening in the world or your responsibilities. Just be here now. Be here in your body. It's different than tuning out into a story, which is also good. Roll those hips around before we get to this other shoulder. This is the bottom of the spine. Activation starts to fuel into your abdominal wall. And reverse the other way. Good. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Good. Let's go to that other shoulder. Left shoulder now, or whatever shoulder you didn't do. Big circles. You can put your hand on your pectoral, which kind of helps it to stop working so that you can open up the shoulder. This is shown to me by Natalia Krasinski. What a amazing woman. Good. Reverse that around and around, and just lovingly let your body start to unfold. Good. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, pour over your other shoulder and just shake it out. Okay. And so even if you're doing other things, right? Even if you, I don't know, are reading or washing dishes or cleaning up your house, keep this on and see if you can do this while you do all of that, if you have to. But I also encourage you to take time for you, because your body is probably a rock like mine. So I want you to let these shoulders flop. I'm giving these little bounces. I think the computer's bouncing. And just let it flop. Now shimmy it side to side and open up this twisting action of the spine. Kind of muppet those arms out. Just let them flap around. No need to hold them up. Let yourself lovingly remind yourself what it is to be touched. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. We talk a lot about these concepts of touch, sensuality, and activation in my burlesque classes, and I find them to be so nourishing. Slowly roll your shoulders. Okay? It all relates to each other. Roll those shoulders, and this time start to walk through the feet. Start to walk one foot then the other. Just let these feet walk. And if you can, point those toes up and start to stretch out through the tops of the feet and through the arches. So this is like this kind of slinky walk in one spot. Reverse the shoulders, forward, and maybe roll it down or roll it up. And just let your back do as it will. In this class and in all my classes, you are not the same as me, and you are not to judge yourself. So roll those hips around again, opening up the base of the spine. Spread your toes out wide. Maybe at the same time, spread your hands out wide. This is a class for everyone with a body. You don't have to be a dancer. Here we just see our abundance of mobility without any judgments of what it is. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you're following along, Kristen. Good, rolling, opening those toes and those hands. Good, now give your tailbone a little shake. Whatever you're doing, maybe shake out those thighs and just let your muscles shake off your bone. Shake them off. You could do this in a chair. You could do this on the floor. You could do this with a broken foot. This is a broken arm. You can do this without use of your legs, right? Whenever you can, just adjust whatever I say for your own body. This time, clasp the hands in front of you. We're gonna burst the heart backwards into space. So we're gonna curve the tailbone under. We're gonna make a big C with our back. So pull your shoulder blades off of each other. Take a deep breath in, and then out and lengthen the spine. Do one more, inhale. Exhale, lengthen. Tailbone curls under. Now from the same spot, draw little circles. We're gonna open up our pelvis. You can stay wherever you are, just draw circles, finding this curved spot and thinking about curving the whole abdominal like you're crunching up and under. And then roll around, do one more. Okay, now remember which way you're going. And we're going to reverse this and we're going to open up the heart. So you're going to take both hands and you're going to this time stretch the knees and press the heart forward and pull the arms back towards each other. And then eventually grab them and burst the heart forward again. Pull those shoulder blades together. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, burst the heart up. And this time, exhale down.
Truth.
Okay, so now draw little circles here with the back. Go up and down. This one feels kind of delicious, maybe a little funky. How to draw these circles. Now reverse them, letting this open up the neck and the shoulders. Don't go too far. Maybe you can't even reach your hands. And so if you're in that, you can grab a towel on either hand and open up. Release that neck. Opening up through the shoulders. Take a deep breath in, pause. Bend the elbows forward, release the hands slowly, and just pour it over this hip girdle, giving a little bit of gratitude for where you are. Now one more time, pull the hands together, interlace the other finger on top, and then come back to this C. And now move in the other circle, all the way around. So we're balancing ourselves out. The balance is really crucial. Around. One more. Let this head go. Let this massage your back. Good. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Leggings fall. Inhale. Exhale. Slight bend in the knees. Let's juice up these knees as we just let the shoulders reset from where they are. Your movement can be authentic however you want it to. So bend those knees. We're in kind of a parallel second position here. Opening up. Tracking the knees right over the toes. Now, keep this little juicy and slow it down. Activate underneath your booty. Can you use your quadriceps and your booty? And then pull up in your abdominal wall, feeling secure and long as you juice these knees up so you're not dumping weight into them. Maybe put the hands on the hips to stretch out the fingers, the thumb joints. Inhale. Exhale. Turn the toes out a little. And now still traction the knees over top of the toes. Can you spread the toes out and let them relax into the floor? Remember, we're not going for a straight line here. 45 degrees is great. We're just juicing these knees up. Inhale. Exhale. Don't forget about the core. Good. Last one, we stay down. And then slowly move your hips side to side. Oh yeah. Slowly move the hips side to side. Good. Straightening one knee then the other. This is one of my favorite movements to do. Right? It opens up our hip joints. And so you can, like we do in my burlesque classes, right? Just let yourself move your hands along the hips. I find that this helps me bring awareness to the full hip region. You might even get a couple little pops or clicks or openings. Good. Coming back to the center, take both arms up, reach them up for the sky, close your ribs under, right? So we're not flaring our ribs out in this open spot, but we close them under. And then now move the tailbone around in this open leg stance and just see how it feels different. Don't let the torso sink in, but let the torso keep pulling up. Let those hands keep pulling up towards the sky. Find this reach. This breath. Good. Turn the toes in. I want you to shake out the thighs by bobbling the knees in and out, and then bobbling them up and down. Good. Shake it out. Okay, forward fold. We're going to take a deep breath in to start. And one more exhale with an open mouth. Take the arms up, sweep them up, both shoulders out. And then cross them down. One more, other arm goes on top. Exhale. Down. Breathe. Good. Inhale. Forward fold, over. So scoop under with the belly. And then think about hinging at the hips. You can bend the knees if this is your first forward fold of the day. Probably, you know. If your hands don't want to sit on the floor, I encourage you to get a prop. Maybe this is a chair or a table, okay? But I want you to find the limit of your hamstrings. And wherever you are, think about flaring that tailbone up, okay? Pull the knee caps up and then slightly bend the knees just a little bit. Press the toes into the floor. Ooh, that's a good noise. Right, if you want to, wherever you are, you can get a good shoulder stretch and a hamstring stretch. But wherever you are, bend your knees a little bit more. Inhale up. Bend the knees. Now keep them bent. I want you to shake your head out side to side.
shaking side to side as a no motion, as a looking. Now bobble your head up and down and affirm yes. Say yes to abundance. Say yes to gratitude. Say yes to yourself. And now shake into a maybe, like a, I don't know, shrug the shoulders every which way. Just let it bobble. Good. Plant the hands wherever they need to go. And now bend the knees really deeply, as deep as you can go. Maybe compressing the hips, probably compressing the hips, making sure the knees feel okay. Take a deep breath in. Activate the lower belly and then roll it up. Inhaling deep. Exhale out. Good. Shake up through the torso. Now, if you're here on Facebook, right, go on over, because the Patreon has music on it too, I just realized. So, and if you're here on Patreon or YouTube, you have the full music experience. Okay, so roll out through that wrist. Good, other way, boom. That link for my Patreon, right, is patreon.com/Gaea Lady. GAEALADY. Rolling out through these shoulders and these wrists. And then we come down and roll out through our ankles. Like we're rolling out through those wrists. Keep the shoulders going, get the knees going. Really lube up those joints. Lubricate your joints. This helps with mobility over time. If you find that your joints are stiff, are locked solid, it might be that you just need to use them more. Take a deep breath in. You could think of the Tin Man from The Wizard of Oz, right? Or any kind of robot machine. Right? If your joints aren't constantly moving, they don't become lubricated. Our joints have specific lubrication in them that smooth out and coats the joint when you move it. So these circles are a really nourishing way to do that. Every single day, take a deep breath in, exhale out. Let the shoulders drop away from the ears. And just notice if there's a little more space. I can definitely feel a little more space, a little more clarity. And I want, as we've been doing, the theme for this month is abundance. And the way we root into abundance is to dive into gratitude. So take these hands, and I want you to infuse them with gratitude. I've been doing this a lot in every class. Okay? Infuse your hands with gratitude. What are you grateful for? Bend your knees, get juicy. Find what you're grateful for. And then as we start to move authentically, authentic movement means that there's no right or wrong way to move. So just let yourself move with this gratitude. And yes, go dragon. This is sensual. It should be turning you on, because you are, in fact, turning on all the neural connections to your body. This is a way for you to learn what feels good and learn how to move with your turn on in order to find the power of your own pleasure. So now we're going to move into an authentic movement, right? Your own dance. And I want you to focus this time. I mean, break the rules. I don't care. This is your class. It's not really mine. But I want you to focus on dancing with this gratitude in your hands, as if they were balls, as if they were bubbles. And see if you can allow for these to roll around. Can you roll the bottom of your spine and roll your heart, roll your ankles and your wrists, and just focus on this gratitude. Focus on this gratitude of being alive, of all your privilege, of all your traumas and struggles, and how they teach you to become the human we want to be. Taking deep breaths, taking exhales, letting this dance be one that's never to be repeated, that you don't have to remember. It's almost as if you just let yourself wiggle and roll through space and time. Right, what is time anyways these days? It's not really real, is it? It's not really real. Continue to allow yourself to move through space and time with gratitude. Focusing on this gratitude for whatever comes up. My partner and I have been talking about how grateful we are for our patience, for our past relationships that have taught us about so much, specifically how we don't want to be, which teaches us how we do want to be with each other, with ourselves. I'm grateful for our capacity to think and feel and be. Take a deep breath in. And so, as you wiggle this dance out for one more delicious moment, see if you can lose yourself in these spinal waves and these shoulder rolls. Right? There's no right way to do this. There's no wrong way to do this. It just is. Iron. Take a deep breath in. Just let wherever you are, wherever you find yourself in your day, remember to come back to this place of gratitude. Gratitude for the things that are small, or things that are big or complex or simple, for the mystery that you don't understand, for the abundance around you. When you ground into this gratitude, here is where you find your magic. So let's take a deep breath in. Find your way to stillness and root the feet both together. Inhale. Exhale out. Open your mouth a little bit and let that open. Inhale. Let your jaw relax. Don't worry about how you look. Take those hands, open them up, and place them on your shoulders. Bend into your knees just a little. We're going to wind the shoulders around in two circles. I want you to imagine these two elbows as paddles. I want you to try to relax these paddles as much as possible while grounding into your belly, into your core, into this central channel. I want you to lift up through the top of your head and then focus on relaxing your shoulders and your arms and holding all the tension in your core as you twist through that spine. So we hold our core to help us reverse that wave. We hold into our core to support our back, to support our spine, so that the rest of our body, our limbs may express. It's like when we know our value, when we know our values deep into the center, we can relax out into empathy, into understanding, into help and aid for others. But we have to know, take both arms, we have to know what this core is and what it can do. So take a deep breath in. Exhale out. Let these arms come out. Open up your toes slightly out. Take a deep breath as you reach out to one side and bend those knees. Maybe sway the hips side to side. As you reach, we're going to go into a side body stretch. Reach out deeper, coming back to center. Squeeze the legs together. Close the rib cage. Reach up. And then reach up without tilting over yet. Look up at that palm. Find gratitude See the abundance of range that you have in your body. And then over, whatever that is. However far you can move. Now stretching out through the side body, take a deep breath into this lung. And exhale out, close your ribs, reach out farther. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out, reaching out farther. Bend both knees, drop your shoulder down, relax your head. Stay here. And you can sway side to side if you want. You can wiggle your fingers up at the top, but relax that neck. Good. Roll forward, relaxing the neck, and we're going to roll up through the center. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale at the top. Exhale out. Take a moment and pause. Where are you? Where's your mind? Focus your mind inward a little bit more. Inhale. When the knees sink down, core reaches up, toning into the midline. Reach that other arm out, reaching out far like you're sliding along a table or trying to reach something while your feet are stuck in cement. Wiggle your toes, free any tension from your feet. Turn that hand over as you lift up, and then reach up through that side body without reaching over yet. Tilt the head up. Look. Find the gratitude in the ability to look up. Inhale. Exhale, close the ribs. Drop the shoulders. No tension in the neck. And then reach over. Other arm is down by the side. Reaching down and over. Reach. Take a deep breath into that lung on the side, that top side. Inhale. Exhale. Your breath is your key. Inhale. Exhale. Drop the shoulder. Drop. Relax the neck now. Wiggle the fingers and bend the knees a little bit now. So this is a different stretch. We're still stretching through the side. But when we drop that shoulder and relax the neck, kind of feel it a little more in this compression. Take a deep breath in. Relax your neck, maybe sway side to side. Exhale forward. Find this stretch through the lower back. Curl the belly in. Now shake the head out side to side and bobble the shoulders up and down. Take a deep breath here. Pause. Roll it up. And then roll the shoulders back and down. Good. We're going to do that a couple more times. So we're going to come back to this very kind of ragdoll position. Okay, then we're going to roll it up, lift the shoulders, arch the back and the tailbone, draw the shoulder blades together, and then come forward. One more time, or a few more times, I think. Roll it up, slip into your sensuality and see how this can feel. Right, when we find our sensuality, we don't have to feel sexually turned on, but we can feel turned on to life. We can turn on our senses, and that's not a bad way to live. Quite a good way. Rolling down. Last one. Rolling up. Okay, now we open the feet up, roll it down, find this forward fold. Shake out the head. Change the weight over to the right and the left hip by moving the hips side to side. Let yourself dance here. Let yourself dance as you stretch. Bending those knees and straightening them. Letting all of your muscles, all of your bones be like jelly. Good. Take a deep breath in. Find center with your exhale. Make a noise. Relax your jaw. And then walk your hands out into a downward dog or a bear or a cat. Find this four-legged posture where your arms become support
And I want you to once again move your hip side to side. And every time you move that hip, do it in slow motion. And press the weight over that outside edge of the foot. So that way you feel a little bit more stretch. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and draw circles here. Bend your knees and draw circles with your tailbone. Little bends in the elbows and just start to explore from front to back to side to side. Letting yourself mold your body with your breath. Finding gratitude for all the ways you can move. And maybe even for the ways that you can imagine moving, but can't quite move there just yet. Because you can only move there if you can see it. Good. Take a deep breath in. Roll it back. Roll it up. Exhale out, finding this upward posture, rolled up. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Take your hands, fill them with gratitude, and this time pour them over your face, over the side of your head, over the back of your head. And let yourself holding your head be a dance in itself. Inhale. Exhale out. Roll those hips side to side once again. Good. We're going to do these little step touches, these little mobility bits, mobility and balance. We talk a lot about balance. Okay, so this is something straight from Burlesque class. We're going to step. We're going to hit with our hip. Step, hit. And I want you to make this your own. I want you to infuse whatever masculine, whatever feminine, whatever non-binary movement into this. And just let this step touch be both a knee juicer, a foot opener, and a hip expression. Getting shoulders and rib cage and this core into the equation. Holding that core so that way you can express. Step, touch. Step, touch. Good. Maybe right shoulder goes open, coming in. Step, touch. Step, touch. Do it again. Right shoulder open, bring it in. Step, touch, step. Do it again. Open, come together. Step, touch. Add on another thing. We're going to lift the right leg up. Balance in a passe. This passe position with the knee up. Holding this position. Okay? So we're going to lift it up. Take the arms up and out. Hold. Extra credit. You can lift up on the toe. Okay? Then we go out. In. Step. Touch. Step. Touch. Lift it up to passe. Balance. Out. Keep it balancing. Lift it up on the toe if you want. Good. We go up with the arm. Repeat the whole thing again. Out. We have a little combination, don't we? Haha. Good. Balance it up. Last time on this side. So don't get too fatigued. Good. Lift it up and down. Okay. Shake it out. Other side. Other foot is going out. It doesn't matter to me which foot you're going on. Really. I just want for you to feel this motion in the joints and activate from the booty, from the core in all the ways. So we repeat the whole combination. Take a deep breath in. We go out, leaning with the shoulder, coming in. Then step, touch, step, touch. Other foot lifts. Lifting up, squaring off the hips, hands come up and out. Finding this balance. We go open with the shoulder. Take it back in. And step, touch, step, touch. Lift it up and out, activating through the core, up onto that toe. Hold, hold, hold. Good. Last time, open up through that side body. Step and touch it. Give me your own style. Step, up. Inhale, gratitude.
open. Abundance lifts you up. Good, take it down. Inhale. Open up those hips nice and wide. We're going to slide the hands down the side of the body and open up into the knees. Deep knee bend here. You're going to press your hands into your knees. Press your hands into your knees and then push into both of your knees. Rolling side to side. Swaying and opening into those hips. Drop your shoulders, lift up, and then sit back down. Right shoulder dips in, twist through that back. Finding a twist from the tailbone to the top of the head. And then twist the other side. Inhale. Exhale, over, over, over. Good, coming on up. Wiggle those toes in, boom, and boom. Boom. Good, activate the hips side to side. We're gonna go up, back, clap, down. Touch the heart, back, clap, down. Up, down, clap. Up, down, clap. So my feet pattern, my foot pattern's front, step, back, front. So my right foot is going front and back. Front, down, back. And my left foot kind of stays where it is. If you want that foot activation, you can stretch the foot. If you want to come up to releve and do a little more of a balletic thing, boom, be my guest. Make all this your own. Boom. Up, down, back, up, down, back, up, down, back. Pause, come back to the center. Twist that back. Find these twists, opening up through the shoulders. Now hold and control it. Out, out, take the left arm back, right arm up, and take the same thing on the other side. So we're twisting up. And I want you to reach one arm up, one arm back. Try not to move your feet. Twist it through the spine. Activating the core. Good. Out. Back. Good. Coming back to the center. Rolling around. And give me little bounces. Let yourself find these tiny bounces. Let yourself drop into the ground. Good. Take your left foot forward, relax. Stop. Back. Front and back. So we're doing this on the other foot. Same thing. And back. This time we're going to go side, 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 side. Add this little percussive something in the middle. You can clap. You can tap yourself somewhere on your body. And we're going side to side. The left foot goes front, step, back. Left foot goes front, step, back. Try to activate those toes. Front, step, back. Front, back. Good. Maybe up on your toes, back. And see how your body wishes to express. Can you get a little funky with it? Bam! Up. Good. One more. Up. Bam. Good. Both feet down. Inhale. Inhale, lift the toes up. Exhale, press them down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, down. Good. Wind that rib cage side to side. Maybe your heart's beating. Okay, I hope your heart's beating. Rolling it side to side. Good, take a deep breath in and fold forward. See now, if your hamstrings after all of this want to open up just a little bit more, drop that head, Inhale deep. Exhale over to the side. Can you infuse this stretch with gratitude? And can you open up a little bit more with breath? If you're getting frustrated, if it's hard, can you ease up a little bit and find that mental grace, that gratitude? Inhale. Exhale. Good. Bend the knees. Lift it up. Take a deep breath in. Taking hand to the tops of your hips, those hip bones right there. Letting the tops of your hip bones be held. We're going to move into this cross pattern that we were doing before. Okay, so this is front, side, and back. We're going to move our leg front, side, and back. This is a typical dance posture. If you know what I'm talking about, go ahead, do whatever you want with this. Let yourself find either a turned out balletic position, a turned in jazz position, or kind of a sloppy, juicy modern. I don't care, okay? So for those of you who this is new, find that core. All of this comes from the core. We're gonna work from the back of our legs, from our booty and our hamstrings. Either if it's turned out, you're going to work from your inner thighs and your back hamstrings, okay? So wherever it is, let's do this one, lift it up. You can hold your arms out. And we're going to point the foot to the front and back. We're going to point the foot to the front again and back. And then once more, point and back. And then we're going to lift up on our toes. And then we're going to draw our hands around our body. Take them back outside. 1. And back in. Drop your shoulders. Activate your core. 2, 3. Good. Lift it up on the toes. And then wind these hands around. Straight to the back. Right behind your butt crack. Back. 2. Drop your shoulders. Lift up in your torso. 3. Good. Lift it up. Good. Out to the side. 1. And 2. And 3. And lift up. And down. Good. Other side. 1. Lifting up from the backs of the arms and working from the backs of the legs, pointing that toe. Lift up. Drape it down. Remember, there's no weight in this moving, this working leg. We're going to hold it all into our standing leg. And that booty and that side core right behind the back of your head, right behind your booty crack. Good. Lift it up. One more time to the side. 1. Opening up. 2. Opening up. 3. Expand. Lift. Good. Plie down. This is bending the knees over those toes and give me 2 juicy hip circles in each direction, either turned out or turned in, activating that core. 2. Good. Reach it up. Exhale out. Now, we're going to go into a little of an extension. So you're going to take that and we're going to lift it off the floor a little bit. Boop. Okay? And so this can be an inch, or if you're a little more advanced, it can be up to 90 degrees. Okay? But find me some extension. This is going to work our balance. So before we go and before we start, find this gratitude. Hi, cat son. Find this gratitude for you. And let yourself, whenever you get off balance and you fall off balance, to come back to this gratitude. And remember that it's not about doing this perfect. It's about imperfectly doing it and remembering that we are all perfect in our own ways. So take these arms out. This time you can hold them here, or if you know other port de bras, you can do that too. Okay, so follow along. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. Take the foot off. 1 and 2 and 3. Lift it up on the toes. Pour the arms down. Good to the side. 1 and 2 and 3. And remember, that balance is held from the center. The more you can lift up from foot to ceiling, the easier it's going to be to find that balance. Lift one more time to the side. Good. Out. Whoop. Finding that core strength and that side booty. This is hard. Good. Lift up. Other side, straight away. 1, 2. Holding that balance and pour it down the body. Out to the side. Out. Good. Inhale. 2. And up. Down to the back. Finding your core, your center. This helps you find grace. Lift up. One more side. Opening up in those hips. 3. Good. Lift and lower. Now we're gonna hold up. Lifting up. Maybe letting that tailbone relax down. Squeezing under the booty. Closing the rib cage. Lifting up under the chin so you relax. Now, take the hands up the body. Infusing yourself with gratitude. When we infuse in gratitude, we can enter into this wheel, this cycle of abundance. But we have to surrender to the flow. And we can't try to micromanage everything. We've got to slip back. Inhale. Exhale, plie, bend into those legs. Juicy, juicy, juicy. Good, give me one more bend, plie into those legs. Juicy, juicy, juicy. And this time, plie, and let's go back into this forward and back shoulder. Forward, feeling how much we just worked our muscles. Yeah, Cece Frenchie, I hear you. This balance, ballet, kind of wiggling situation. Not really wiggling, but it is wiggling because we're just balancing. Good, same thing again. Lift it up. Exhale out, down. And allow for this forward fold to open up. Can you bend your knees more so you feel your hamstrings release? Once again, you can walk your hands out and then do these full body circles. 4 points. And then reverse the other way. Coming back, letting this dance be on the floor, walking yourself up. 2, 3, take the hands up the legs, activate sensuality and gratitude in the fingertips, and feel this ability to love yourself and this natural necessity of loving yourself before you can expand out. Not a mutual exclusive. You can love others and not really love yourself, but when you can, it helps a whole lot. Take a deep breath in. We're going to go into one more of these ballet balancing exercises. Cece Frenchie, you've inspired me. Okay, so once again, if you need, oh my gosh, loud. You can hold on to a chair or a stool or a table or something, okay? I'm going to challenge myself and I'm not, but you can. Okay, so you're going to turn your feet out or turn them in, whatever you want. I'm going to work on my turn out today. I want you to imagine your hips wrapping underneath and pulling through from the front. Open your toes out. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, take the arms out. We're going to waft our weight side to side. Okay, so over the toes, over the toes. Find this balance. Side. And let your toes not grab and grab, but really just open up. And just open up. Okay, now over the left foot, we're going to take the hands out to the sides like a balance beam. Lift under the elbows so they're not flat, but they have all of the activation. Likewise, press your feet down into the ground and then draw one toe up and then press it down again. Switch, other side. So transfer the weight over. Lift it up. Hello, 11. And down. 11's here. Hang. And down. Good. Do it one more time on the other side. Lift. And we're going to take it all the way up to a passe at the knee. There's no weight there. Put it down, lift it up, hold, and down. Good. Both sides of the body lift up equally. This will help you balance. And then down. Good. Lift it up, hold, hold. These are great things to do while you're doing dishes. Take the arms up above you, right? Or maybe even circle them in front to mimic doing something in front. This helps your balance a lot. Okay, so balancing isn't just about striking the pose. Balancing is also about finding the center and playing this game to come back to the center. Try the other side. One side's always different. One side's always easier. Drop and roll those hands, wash those dishes, fold your laundry, take a deep breath in. Exhale out one more time. This time we're going to take that coupe, which means that little cut to the back. And so if you are parallel, you can still turn it out a little bit. This is going to activate your booty, okay? So we're going to take one leg, say the right leg, turn weight over to the left side. So that way this right leg gets very light. And so lift up underneath that hamstring and find this. And now expand it back. Can you expand it back while you lift the chest up and back? Open the arms up to the sides. Lift that leg up as high as you can, even if that's here. Try to keep the knee and the foot right behind you. You can look over your opposite shoulder. Try to find that foot. Okay, this takes a lot of strength. Good, take it down, shake it out. Let's do the other one. If you felt any cramps, that's good. Oh, go, that's great. Well, I go live every single week. I actually go live at least 5 times a week between lives and with all my live classes on Patreon. You should join. Okay, other side. Okay, I'll do it this way for you. So put weight into the right foot this time. So the left foot gets big, light and easy. Okay, opening up, take a deep breath in. Exhale out, lift up through that other side, and then start to lift this foot back. See if you can look over that other side to find that toe. Ooh, balance. Good. Scoop up through the abdominal wall and burst the heart open. Arms out to the side, palms up. Find this gratitude and this abundance. Hold it here. Lift it up. Hold, 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 hold. Inhale. Exhale. Bring it down. Shake it out. Actually, shimmy for me. Let's do one more delicious forward fold, but this time turn the toes in. Okay, turn the toes in as much as you can. Push the hips back. And then here we stretch the outsides of the legs. Drop that head. So all this is mobility, all this is strength, all this is flexibility. The more that you get into your body, deep breath in, bend the knees. Exhale out, relax over the knees. The more you do all of this, the easier it gets. So, I've been going live every day and every week, multiple times since quarantine started. The coronavirus era. Deep exhale, roll it up. Turn the toes back out, a little bend in the knees, and give a couple juicy hip rolls. And add those shoulders to it. Authentically moving this divine flesh bag that you got. Gotta reverse the other way. Press open with the toes. When we surrender the flow of our own breath, roll the head around. When we surrender to the flow, it's not an action of surrender. Sometimes it takes the most courage and bravery to let go. Release the other way, to stop holding on to our pain or our suffering and just let it go, to let the new things come through, to let those feelings be felt, to let them transform, to stop being stagnant in the side pool, but to surrender to the flow of the river and see where we go. Take a deep breath in, inhale. Bring your hands to your body anywhere. When we drop into gratitude, we can activate the abundance that we need, that we desire. All around us, there's no lack. And the more that we think about what we have, what we desire for ourselves and for others, the more it becomes actual. Inhale. Exhale. Thank you for joining me today. This AbunDANCE. I don't think I'm going to have a class next week, or if I do, it'll be exclusive for Patreon members. So go ahead and join my Patreon. It is $3 minimum a month, or as much as you can afford, and that helps me thrive. It's helping me record music and invest in new ways to bring you more. So thank you so much. Please join the 11 Days of Abundance or Gratitude. All of that is in my bio link, or if you're watching here, check my Patreon. All those prompts are here. It is a deep dive. It's not easy, but if you want a challenge to go inwards and activate gratitude, I highly encourage it. It's transforming my life and those around me. And so you're worth it. Do it. Thank you so much.